Teams representing 32 nations will compete to win the month-long tournament. And in addition to players, global politics could also find its way onto the pitch. Charles Boehm joins us via Skype. He's a writer based in Washington, D.C., who covers American soccer. Welcome. Well, Russia hosting the games. It won the right to host in 2010. Putin wasn't even the president at the time. It was Medvedev. Russia's relationship with Western nations wasn't as strained as it is now. FIFA is also trying to recover from a scandal. So how important are these games for some of the stakeholders off the pitch like FIFA or Putin?
Enormously so. It was fascinating to watch the opening match today and the opening ceremonies in which Putin made a very prominent appearance and addressed the crowd, clearly made sure to put his personal stamp on this. This is a massive multinational sporting event, but it is also something of an elaborate public relations exercise for Vladimir Putin and Russia at this current time, considering how many different geopolitical issues they are involved in around the world.
And FIFA wants to put the scandal behind it as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's really been a rough few years for FIFA as an organization, and a lot of their difficulties have been imposed by the United States Justice Department, who over a multi-year period launched a far-ranging series of raids and investigations and have uncovered widespread corruption in FIFA. And it was pretty amazing, in fact, that it was sort of an open secret that there was funny business going on at the upper reaches of FIFA. It took the United States Justice Department to lay it open, and for a while it looked as if that investigation and all that work would possibly endanger the United States' efforts to host the 2026 World Cup in conjunction with Canada and Mexico. But as we saw early Wednesday morning, that did not affect the United Bid's ability to win the hosting rights for that tournament.
You know, Charles, the fans, though, the ones who live and breathe this, probably want to put all of that aside. They're more concentrated on the games themselves. And, of course, we just saw Joel's piece on Messi. There's so many personalities. It's not just the games. It's the people. It's the teams. What are some of the themes you'll be looking for?
Well, to follow off of your previous report, Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo is an enormous one. These are two of the greatest players that the sport has probably ever seen, and we've had the good fortune to have them coexisting and competing with one another on both the international level and on the club level in Spain. So now we're waiting anxiously to see if either one of them can crown their careers with a World Cup title, which they've been unable to do so far with Portugal or Argentina.
Yeah, that'll be watching that and many more storylines. Charles, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
A pleasure.